Hello, Pisces. How are you all doing? This here is your January 2023 extended reading, where basically I'm just trying to squeeze every last drop of information out of January that I possibly can. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video and please read it carefully. Don't get scammed by an impersonator pretending to be me. Also, we just launched the weekly manifestation group coaching calls. Okay. That's also on my website as well. That's super fun, dude. That is super fun. I'm connecting one on one, answering personal questions, giving advice, like pretty much whatever you need, because I want to see people. I'm sorry, but I'm tired of hearing people sitting around year after year after year after year wanting to see a change in their life and they still sit in the same spot. I want to help you actually make it happen. So, if you're interested in that, that's on my website as well. That's in the description of the video. All right, let's hop into this. So, for this, we are looking at the past person again. Let's see if we can get any more details on the past person's feelings. What's up, people? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. How y'all doing? Yeah, man, that moon. Oh, dude, that moon was intense, wasn't it? Anybody do any manifesting? We did some manifesting, a manifesting ritual. I love it. Full moon season, but good Lord, it's a intense full moon, rather. Super intense. All right. Past person Pisces is inquiring about. Let's see how they're feeling. Oh, there it is. Well, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Two more. Knight of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Right away, I'm kind of getting that I don't think that this person even feels like you care. Yeah, they don't think you really care. I know that's kind of strange, and you may be thinking, well, what do you mean they don't think that I care? They either think that okay, so specifically for those of you who because I already know that some of you probably had a conversation with this person at one point where you were begging them. I know not everybody did, but even if you made it clear that you do care, for whatever reason, they're not really taking you seriously. They're not really taking you seriously. They don't think that they either A, don't think that you care at all, or B, they don't know the extent of how much you actually do care for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they just feel like you're trying to manipulate them or just be dramatic, but they're not taking it that serious. This person is very focused on their money and their finances right now. Very focused on that. Very focused on that. I think they still have a special place in their heart for you deep down. I think that they do. They just don't think you do. They don't think you care. That's just so weird. So strange. Well, let's see what their intentions are. That didn't give me much on their intentions. Would they like to be able to make things right? Would they even like to be able to have you as part of their life again? This person's codependent. Okay. Yeah, and they are still holding a grudge on whatever happened in the past. So this is where it gets kind of slippery. Let me see if I got to pick and choose my words very carefully here. People come to me and ask me all the time, how does this person feel about me? Like a past person, you know? And if it comes up that this person is emotionally codependent, that's where it gets difficult to describe. And I'm going to use an analogy that hopefully this makes it easy to understand. Okay. This is going to sound kind of weird, but please bear with me and listen. Have you ever met a real, true stone cold alcoholic, like a real one, a blithering alcoholic. I'm sure a lot of you probably have. Well, if you ever get the chance to meet one, like a real one, ask them if they actually enjoy the taste of alcohol. Some of them say that they do, but the overwhelming majority of alcoholics don't like the taste of alcohol. So it's like, okay, you don't like the taste of it. Sometimes I can see you take your first drink of the day and you almost throw it up because like your body's trying to reject it. So what is it you like about it then? I like that it distracts me from my pain. Do you understand the connection that I'm making here? So if this person is emotionally codependent, how they feel about you, it's not as much how they feel about a person as it is just trying to fill the void in their heart and trying to distract themselves from their own pain. Because that's the way emotionally codependent people look at relationships. They look at it as a solution to their loneliness. They look at it as something that is supposed to be their only source of happiness. Does this make sense? So this person is codependent. I think that if they really truly knew how much you really did care, they probably would be willing to jump right in this and give it another shot. And I know I can already hear some of you in the comments like, what are you talking about? They know how much I care. I don't know why. They think you don't really care. I don't know why. Well, a lot of codependent people are like that, dude. When you're dealing with a true codependent person, emotional codependent, I don't care how much money they have. I don't care how self-sufficient they are. I don't care if they make 6-7 figures a year and I don't care. That doesn't mean that you are emotionally independent. When you're dealing with somebody who's really, truly emotionally codependent, nothing you ever do will be good enough. Ever. Ever. Because you can't fill the void in their heart, no matter what you do. You can't. So, in a way, I do think that they do miss you and they would be willing to give this another shot if they knew how much you actually truly cared. What would it take to make them understand that? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if there's going to be any actions taken. What kind of outcome we got here? Is there going to be any actions or outcome? I was just telling Aquarius, I haven't seen much action for the extended readings. I really haven't. Retrograde season, man, most of January. So I don't want to get your hopes up, but if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but I don't think I've seen any action so far for any of the signs. This is an intense retrograde, dude. Super intense. But let's see if any actions are going to be taken. Let's see. Ah, there it is. 7 of Pentacles reversed again. Now, I think that this person has really taken a look at this situation and for whatever reason just does not think that any work that they put in on this situation will be fruitful. So it looks to me like they, at least for now, are pretty stuck in that way of thinking. Are you dealing with somebody that's really stubborn, by the way? Possibly a fixed sign for some of you, maybe a Taurus. Some of you could have kids with this person, possibly. Now, see, and the 2 of Swords. So that's, like I said, I don't want to get your hopes up, man. I'm not, for those of you new faces, I just want to go ahead and let you know right now, I'm not one of those tarot card readers who's going to sugarcoat it and tell you what you want to hear. I'm just not. I wish I could be. Unfortunately, one of the downsides to my job is I have pissed off thousands of people. And that's okay. I mean, I want to tell you the truth. I don't want to tell you what you want to hear. I would rather tell you the truth and make you hate me than kiss your ass, make you like me, and be fucking blowing smoke up your ass. I just can't roll like that, you know? Let's at least get the advice though. Let's see if there's some good advice that we can do, that we can get to maybe get on a path to being able to fix this situation somehow. What kind of advice do we have for Pisces? What do we got? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, the Lover's card in the reverse. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is going kind of deep. Okay. If you come to me for a personal reading, there's a 98% chance, 98 to 99% chance that the first thing I'm going to look at, regardless of what your question is what type of soul contract that you're dealing with. Most of the time. That's all. How many of you have gotten a personal reading from me? 99% of the time, that's the first thing I look at, whether you ask that question or not. One of the primary purposes of this particular soul connection that you were dealing with was to play a major role in influencing you to become the version of you that you were meant to become. The person that you are at any given moment was shaped by your experiences. Are you with me? 5 years from now, the person that you will be shaped by the experiences. The sum total of all the experiences that bring you to that point. Going through this relationship, the breakup, and the healing process is meant to turn you into a very specific version of yourself. Okay? So if that makes sense, I know that nobody likes to hear work on your healing. Nobody likes to hear that. As soon as you say that, people just tune out and say, fuck you. That's not what I wanted to hear. But does that make a little bit more sense as to why the healing process is so important? You were meant to become a very specific version of yourself. Okay? Think about that. Take all the time you need thinking about that. So start looking at ways to extract wisdom from that past situation. Once you start figuring out how to extract wisdom from it, start applying that to your future moving forward. Apply it to the next person coming in. Let's take a look at the new person. Let's see. That doesn't mean that the two of you will never have a conversation ever again. But right now, I'm thinking that you're being prepared for the next person coming in. I think you're being prepared for the next person coming in. Let's look at the new person. The newest person coming into Pisces' life. Let's look at the energy. What's going on here? What do we got? Two of Pentacles. Hang on, it's not ready yet. Hold up. Sorry, y'all. Hang on. I can't explain it. It's not up to me when it's done shuffling. All right, two more. Yeah, you might be dealing with somebody who has low self-confidence, low self-esteem. Hang on a second, y'all. I'm going to open my... It's getting hot in here. Hold on a second. All right. I had to open my window and turn the fan on. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like you're dealing with somebody that has low self-confidence. They may view you as being way out of their league. I think so. Now, you may not know this. See, it's funny. It's funny the way nuances like this can manifest themselves. Some people, when they have low self-confidence and low self-esteem, you can see it. Like it's clear as day. They hang their head down, tuck their tail between their legs, and I don't think this person is responding to it that way. With the Emperor energy here and the Five of Wands, this person may be on the other end of that spectrum, and they may respond to an inferiority complex by being a little bit cocky and having a chip on their shoulder. I think somebody in the past ruined this person's self-esteem. I think so. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. They may have some money troubles. They may be struggling with finances a little bit. They have a huge fear of abandonment. They're a little bit off balance, man. I'm not going to lie. And some of you may be wondering, like, because they may be coming kind of coming across like they're looking down their nose at you. Don't think that they view themselves as being above you. I think it's the other way around. I think you intimidate this person a little bit, honestly. Let's look at their intentions at the deepest level. What are their intentions at the deepest level? Hierophant, they want commitment. They want commitment. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Two more. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Okay. They just want to get to know you as an individual. Yeah, they got a lot of feelings for you. You just intimidate them a little bit. They got their guard up. I don't think they have bad intentions, though. Like, I don't see them trying to play games with you. Whenever I look at intentions, honestly, I'm looking for some bullshit. Looking for some bullshit. Trying to manipulate you, play games with you, blow smoke up your ass. I don't see none of that. Actually, to the contrary, I'm seeing that this person wants nothing more but a long-term, successful, loving relationship. They just got their guard up, still damaged from the past. They want to form a psychological connection with you and get to know you as well as they possibly can. Okay, it could be another Pisces for some of you. I also have Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo here. Okay, they keep an eye on you too. They do be watching you on social media. Like whenever y'all ain't talking, they're keeping an eye on you. Best believe that. All right. Well, I guess let's look straight at the outcome then. Let's jump straight into the outcome. Will this take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or just kind of plateau throughout January? What's that all about? That's the card of walking away. You about to walk away from this? What's the dealio, Emilio? Moon card, yeah, that's the Pisces card. Pisces card right next to the walking. It's looking like you're walking away from this. Seven of Swords. So you're either catching them in a lie or you're just really, really suspicious of this person. I'm kind of feeling like you walking away from this person and immediately somebody even newer is coming through. Somebody even newer than this. It looks like you're walking away from this person and somebody else is going to come take their place very quickly. Look at all this. Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. You're catching them in a lie or you just really don't trust them. Walking away. Maybe talk to a few other people, date around a little bit, and then bam, somebody even newer than that is coming through. Let's get the advice. Let's see. Is this what's supposed to happen? Is this what's supposed to happen? Let's see. What's the advice? Okay, Three of Swords reversed. Oh, the Hangman. King of Wands. Oh, okay. I feel like this may end up being a test. Okay, I haven't seen this come through for a while. So you will, not just you, everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. You will always be tested when it's time to level up. Always. Always. Universe will make you prove that you're ready to move to the next level. Make you prove it. I mean, it's real easy to sit around and say, well, I learned this. I'm done with that. I learned my lesson. You say you learned your lesson, universe going to make you prove it. Oh, so you learned your lesson back there, right? You learned your lesson. You ain't never messing with nobody like that ever again, right? You learned? Okay. Prove it. Show me. Universe will send you a test. And these tests can come in different ways. It's not uncommon at all for the universe to bring you a past person back into your life just to see if you're still stupid. Or very frequently, the universe will put you in a situation that is almost identical to a situation that you've been through many times before. You know, you smell the same bullshit coming off the person. They look like them, sound like them. They walk, talk, act, and quack just like a person that you dealt with in the past. So if you want to experience something different, you have to do something different. I think you all are passing the test, though. I think you are. Even though, see, like to really ace the test, if you really ace the test, you won't even let the person into your reality. Like you won't even let them get that close. The ego, though, starts playing what if games. So your intuition will tell you immediately, no, I ain't going nowhere near that person. Nope. No. So you won't even let them make their way into your auric field. But the ego likes to say, well, what if? What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? What if? You know, because the ego thinks it's smarter than the universe. So then you bring this person in, and then every red flag starts popping up. Every red flag, man. I heard this before, seen this before, seen that game played before. I've seen this shit before, you know? Now, not doing this. Not doing this. Then the universe is like, oh, you passed the test. Now, the next person that comes in after that, you'll never experience that test ever again. Especially if you've been looping through this same cycle over and over and over. You know, I know there's at least one of you out there just keeps meeting the same demon in a different body. Well, you pass the test, then the next person that comes in will be on a completely different level. Completely different. Let's get some general messages. General, career, finance, friends, family, anything but love. Been seeing lots and lots of family drama popping up in these extended readings. A lot of it, man. All right, let's see. Ooh, okay. So for those of you who are waiting on a call back from a job, I do see you more than likely receiving an offer or whatever it is. If you're waiting on any kind of communication as far as a new job or whatever, something financially, I do see that offer being made. More than likely starting a new job. Oh, yeah. Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yep. I feel like you're manifesting a new job. For those of you who are working on manifesting a new job, it looks like there's a lot of energy supporting that. It does. It does. There's doorways of opportunity opening for you. Kind of feeling like for some of you, you might have a choice between two different doors. Like you might have a couple of different paths that you could take. You might find yourself at a crossroads. People ask me all the time, which direction, which path should I take? Should I do this or should I do that? And I always try to tell you the same thing. Like if you're ever sitting around wondering if you should do something, try it. Try to open that door and see if it opens. Proverbial door, obviously. But if you walk up to a door and it opens and you're able to pass through with little to no resistance, that's the universe saying yes. Now, if you walk up to a door and it doesn't open and you turn the doorknob and it's locked and you knock and nobody opens it, that's the universe saying no. No. I do kind of feel like, though, the first door that you go through will more than likely open for you. Now, this is just for those of you manifesting a new job. I know that's not going to be everybody, and that may be a little bit specific, but that's what came through, so I had to read it. All right. Random freestyle advice. Random freestyle advice for Pisces. And this can be any kind of advice. Love, career, finance, friends, family, whatever. Kids, whatever. Ooh, the King of Swords. Okay. Six of Cups, 10 of Wands. Okay. All right. I personally believe that it is your duty as an individual, as a human, to lean in to your weaknesses. Okay. Everybody always says double down on your strengths. No, double down on your weaknesses. So, whatever your zodiac sign is, I personally believe it's your duty to work on overcoming the challenges that come along with your energies. For example, air signs typically tend to be airy, up in their head, not very emotional, very logical, very airy. If you're an air sign, it is your responsibility to learn to be more grounded, more practical, and more emotional. Okay. We got to find that balance. If you are a fixed sign, you're very stubborn, very rigid. You put your foot down and you could make the dumbest fucking decision on the planet and have all of the evidence right in front of your face proving that it's fucking dumb, but you're sticking with your decision just because you're a stubborn, fixed fucking sign. It's your responsibility as a fixed sign to learn to be more flexible. On the other hand, if you're a mutable sign, sometimes you might be a little bit flippy floppy, wishy washy, kind of on and off, in and out. It's your responsibility to learn to be more fixed and stubborn. Now, if you're a water sign, okay, you are a feeler, very emotional. I believe that as a water sign, it is your responsibility to learn how and when to swim to the surface and get some air. Okay. So it seems like we're so polarized. We're so polarized. We have two teams and they seem to fight against each other. Team logic and team emotion. Have you noticed this? It seems like the logical people think that logic is the only thing that matters and emotions are stupid, they're bad, and they make you weak and they make you make dumb decisions. So you should just be logical. And on the other hand, the emotional people think that logic is bad. Emotions are all that matters. I got news for you. You're both wrong. You're both wrong. We have been given a logical mind and an emotional mind. Just like you've been given a right hand and a left hand, but you use one more than the other, don't you? Okay. You use one more than the other, just like you've been given a logical mind and an emotional mind. You know, it is a really good idea, especially if you're into physical fitness, to if you're right-handed, work on strengthening your left arm. If you are very emotional, it's your responsibility to start tapping into your logical mind. If you're too logical, it's your responsibility to start tapping into your emotional mind. Does this make sense? We want to find a sense of balance in here. We are very imbalanced creatures, we humans. We all are. Every last one of us, dude. We got to figure out what our weaknesses are and work on them. In here, nobody has to know about it. Nobody has to know. But this is how we grow, evolve, and ascend. Your duty as a human, I mean, we're all here for different reasons. Nobody is here on planet Earth playing the same game, experiencing the same experience, walking the same path. But we all have one thing in common. We come here to Earth to grow and evolve. That's it, through experience. The minute we stop growing and evolving, we wither away, don't we? Alrighty, well, I feel like those were the messages that my Pisces friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.